Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ba'd. So we left off last class on page 199 where the Nas reads وَلَكَ فِي النَّحْوِ يَا زَيْدُ زَيْدَ الْيَعْمَلَاتِ فتحهما والضم الأول أو ضم الأول. So the explanation reads إذا تكرر المناد المفرد المضافا نحو يا زيد زيد اليعملات جاز لك في الأول وجهان. So if the munada that is singular mudaf is repeated, as in the example of يا زيد زيد اليعملات, that there are two possible variations of the language that is permissible. أحدهما الضمة. So the first case is the fact that الضمة could appear. وذلك على تقديره المنادى المفردة. And that is with the implication that it is in fact in munada, which is singular. ويكون الثاني حينئذ إما منادى سقط منه حرف النداء. So the second one is either a munada, an additional munada, where the harf al-munada has been removed, was mahdhuf. وإما عطف البيان, or it is considered an عطف. وإما مفعولا بتقدير أعني, or it is the object verb with the meaning, with the implication that the intended meaning is أعني, which means I mean. والثاني الفتح. And so the second scenario is the الفتحة. وذلك على أن الأصل يا زيد اليعملات زيد اليعملات. And so the fatha appearing on the second munada is according to its original meaning, which is يا زيد اليعملات زيد اليعملات, as if there is some type of repetition. ثم اختلف فيه فقال السيبوي حذف اليعملات من الثاني أو حذف اليعملات من الثاني لدلالة الأول عليه. And so according to Sibawayh, the second word يعملات is محذوف because there is precedence, which is the first one. The first يعملات is an indication that the second يعملات is there, because we're speaking about the same person, which is Zayd. وأقحم زيد بين المضاف والمضاف إليه. And so the word Zayd was added between the mudaf and the mudaf إليه. وقال المبرد, and according to المبرد حذف أو حذف اليعملات من الأول لدلالة الثاني عليه. And so the word يعملات, the first يعملات was removed because of the second, because of the indication of the second, because it was mentioned in the second portion of the statement. وكل من القولين فيه تخريج على وجه ضعيف. So according to Ibn Hisham, both of these explanations are weak. أما قول سيبويه ففيه الفصل بين المتضايفين وهما كالكلمة واحدة. And so he's making reference to what Sibawayh stated, and he says ففيه الفصل بين المتضايفين. And so he's saying that this is a separation between two things that are in fact interrelated. وهما كالكلمة الواحدة, and they are in fact as if they are one word. أما في قول المبرد ففيه حذف من الأول دلالة على الثاني عليه وهو قليل. And in reference to the opinion of al-Mubarrid, with the omission of the first one, because this the omission of the first word li'amalati, because the second is mentioned, doesn't occur frequently. وَالْكَثِيرُ عَكْسُهُ. And in reality, what actually happens is the opposite. So moving forward with الترخيم. الترخيم حقيقته وشرطه. فصل. ويجوز ترخيم المنادى المعرفة وهو حذف آخره تخفيفا فذو التاء مطلقة كيا طلح ويا ثبأ وغيره بشرط ضمه وعمليته ومجاوزته 3 أحرف كيا جعف أو يا جعف ضما وفتحا. So in the explanation, the Shaykh states من أحكام المنادى الترخيم وهو حذف آخره تخفيفا وهي تسمية قديمة روي أنه قيل لابن عباس إن ابن مسعود قرأ ونادوا يا مالي. So the regulations and rules of regulations regarding the munada, there is also what is called tarkhim. The tarkhim is the omission of the last letter of the word takhfifan, to make the word lighter. When one is enunciating, it makes it lighter for a person to actually say the statement. وهي تسمية قديمة. And this is in fact a nomenclature that existed a long time ago. And the Shaykh mentions that there was a report from Ibn Abbas that Ibn Mas'ud recited the verse where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says وَنَادَوْا يَا مَالِي فَقَالَ مَا كَانَ أَشْغَلَ أَهْلَ النَّارِ عَنِ الترخيم. وذكر الزمخشري وغيره وعن بعضهم أن الذي حسن الترخيم هنا أن فيه الإشارة إلى أنها يتقطعون بعض الاسم لضعفهم عن إتمامه. So the explanation of tarkhim in this particular junction is that the people of the hellfire will not be able to enunciate all of the letters because they are actually in pain, they're suffering. So he states ما كان أشغل أهل النار عن الترخيم, that the people of the hellfire are busy with other things, and these and the fact that they use tarkhim is justifiable because they have other more pressing issues than to complete a word or a statement, especially if the statement is understood. And this is something that Zamakhshari mentioned in his tafsir. وعن بعضهم أن الذي حسن الترخيم هنا أن فيه الإشارة إلى أنهم يتقطعون بعض الاسم لضعفهم عن إتمامه. And so in this particular situation, being in the hellfire and calling on anyone who they believe can assist them in making their situation, the pain and suffering lesser, they call upon the angels who were responsible for punishing them upon entering from the grave and dragging them into the hellfire. So they call on the angels to to call on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make the hellfire or their situation lighter. So they say, وَنَادَوْا يَا مَالِي. And so the ayah is, وَنَادَوْا يَا مَالِكَ لِيَقْضِ عَلَيْنَا رَبُّكَ. And so they are requesting that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that the angels supplicate and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to actually take them out of existence. And so going back to the shahid here is وَنَادَوْا يَا مَالِي. And in this particular situation, a tarkhim for these individuals is in fact justifiable, because a tarkhim, the intent of a tarkhim is a takhfif, which is to make which is to make language and what is being enunciated easy for the person who is speaking. So the Shaykh goes on to state, وَشَرْطُهُ أَنْ يَكُونَ الْإِسْمُ مَعْرِفَةً. And so the condition of tarkhim is that it is ma'rifah, that it is known, it is not nakira. ثم إن كان مختوما بالتاء لم يشترط فيه عملية أو علمية ولا زيادة على الثلاثة. And so if the word has a ta at the end of it, then it doesn't have to be ma'rifah, and it could potentially be more than three-lettered verb, three letters in the noun. فتقول في ثبة وهي جماعة يا ثبة. So in this case here, what we have jama'a, which is nakira, we don't know, it is not ma'rifah, and it has a ta, a marbut at the end of it. So it is possible for us to say يا ثبة كما تقول في عائشة يا عائشة without the ta مربوطة. وإن لم يكن مختوما بتاء فله ثلاثة شروط. So if it does not have a ta at the end of the word, then there are three conditions. أحدها أن يكون مبنيا على الضمة. So the first case is that it is مبني على الضمة. والثاني أن يكون علما. And so the second, that it actually has to be a known identifiable noun. والثالث أن يكون متجاوزا ثلاثة أحرف. And so the third condition is that it has to exceed three letters in the noun. وذلك نحو حارث. And that is, the example of that would be حارث. And جعفر تقول حاري يا حاري ويا جعفر. ولا يجوز في نحو عبد الله أو شاب قرناها أو يرخم، لأنهما ليس مضمومين، ولا في نحو إنسان مقصودا به معين لأنه ليس علما. And so it's not possible for you to use the word insan, because even if your intent is to indicate a particular individual, it is not an alam, it is not a known identifiable noun that distinguishes one from another. ولا في نحو زيد وعمر وحكم لأنهما ثلاثة. And it is not possible for us to use the words Zayd wa Amr wa Hakam, because they are three-lettered nouns. وأجاز الفراء الترخيم في حكم. And Farra has made it possible or permissible for us to use حكم, the word حكم في الترخيم. وحسن, also حسن ونحوهما من الثلاثيات المحركة الوسط. And so according to Al-Farra, the nouns that are three-lettered nouns that have punctuation on the second letter, it is possible qiyasan, and it is possible for us to apply a tarkhim to these nouns. قياسا على إجرائهم نحو سقر مجرى زينب. وفي إيجاب منع الصرف لا مجرى هند في إجازة الصرف وعدمه. وإجرام مجزى بحركة وسطه مجرى بحاري في إيجاب حرف ألف في النسب. ولا مجرى حب لا في إجازة حرف ألفه وقلبه واوا. So he's providing examples of additional words here that fall and do not fall under this particular rule, as he states, على إجرائهم نحو سقر مجرى زينب في إيجاب منع الصرف. So we have here is we have a word that is ممنوع من الصرف لا مجرى هند, and additionally Hind is also في إجازة الصرف وعدمه. So with regards to words that are ممنوع من الصرف and that they are not. So the example would be Zainab being ممنوع من الصرف and Hind not being. وإجرائهم مجرى لحركة وسطه مجرى حباري في إيجابه حرف ألفه في النسب لا مجرى حب لا في إجازة حرف ألفه وقلبه واوا. And so the last two words, which are hubla and majza, these words are not applicable because they actually have huruf al-illa that prevent the particular rule to apply. So we'll stop here today and we'll pick it up next class. عند وأشرت بقولي.